Good morning, cutie patooties. Good afternoon, good night, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome or welcome back to Cutie Nails. Y'all, I know I look rough, but it's okay. Don't worry about it. Y'all will understand in a couple of weeks why I'm looking this rough, because I'm running out of time, y'all. I'm running out of time. But today we have some PR from Savvy Land. They sent me this pink acrylic and these 3 brushes right here. I'm gonna just open everything up so you guys can take a look at it. But I don't think I wanna use the brushes, and I'll tell you guys why in a bit. But before we get into that, I came back. I've been watching everyone. I did my full watch time situation where I was trying to catch up on everybody, and I kind of got sick, and then I was still in there, you know, watching everyone. And there is a up and coming content creator that I want to send some stuff to. Chris, I'm gonna pop up her channel so you guys can see it somewhere on the screen. But Chris, I want to send you some stuff. God has placed it on my heart to send you a couple goodies. I have some items from Born Pretty that I received, demoed, and have not used it since. So you're probably already gonna have the items by the time, you know, this video comes up. But yeah, I want to send you some stuff, sweetie, and I hope you like the items that I'm gonna send you, and I hope you enjoy them. So let's get into the video. This is the pink that they sent. I really like the hollow laser effect of their branding on here. It is a 1 ounce jar, super adhesion, long lasting, self-leveling, non-yellowing. I did notice a bit of discoloration and just a tinge of yellowing, but I will give you guys more on how I feel about this acrylic in the video, because it's not bad at all, at all. For best results, use the monomer that Savvy Land also offers. You guys know I'm allergic to the regular monomer smell. I have asthma, so I use Cooper odorless monomer. I've also used the Mia Secrets UV LED monomer before in the past, but yeah, use for best results, you know, use their monomer. It has polyethyl methacrylate, polymethyl methacrylate, celiac, and avoid contact with your skin and eyes and keep away from children. And you guys see the 12 right there on the little jar thing, which means you have 12 months for this product to be good to use it. So the color that they sent me was pink, AP03. Now I already opened the jar to do the Extendo nail that I did today. This is what that pink is looking like. It looks much lighter on camera, but it's a very nice pink. Very, very nice pink. It reminds me of like a rose gold pink. Very pretty. The powders are nice and fine. Nice and fine. And I like it. The color is very nice, very nice. You can tell that there's more white tones, a little yellow tone in it if you're into color theory. I recently started getting into that a bit. So you can tell this was mixed with some white, a little bit of yellow in there, pink. It's beautiful. It's a very pretty pink. Alrighty, now let's open one of the brushes at least, so that way you guys can kind of see. I'm gonna go ahead. They sent me a size 8, 14, and a size 10. The brushes look very nice. I'm loving the rose gold and the pink on there. I'm gonna open up this size 8. Very nice, feels very comfortable in your hand. I like how this is like straight and not kind of slender at the tip, so that way if you wanted to recap it, you can definitely do that. The accent of the rose gold here at the tip is also very nice. It looks as though it's pre-crimped just a little. I have just a little bit of my odorless monomer here with some acetone in it. I'm gonna pull out a swatch stick in a second, but I've removed a lot of the starch. There is a hair that's kind of like a bit longer than the rest of it. I'm trying to like pull it out, but I mean, it's okay, it's whatever. So I'm gonna go ahead and just continue to get the starch out. The bristles feel nice. It feels like a size 8. It really does feel like a size 8. Yeah, the bristles feel nice and soft. As far as if it is a 100% Kolinsky brush, I will have to kind of look at it once it's wet and see what, you know, it is, but I will let you guys know shortly. So let me just go ahead and submerge this brush into the monomer, get a lot of those bubbles out. Like I said, it's already pre-crimped. Let's submerge this brush. Let me go ahead and get that monomer all the way in there. Really saturate these bristles. Really get it nice and wet. I'm gonna take some of that off, and then let's take a look. Okay, it remains really nice and flat. I like that. You guys see that? It remains really nice and flat. I do have quite a bit of monomer in here still, but just looking at this brush compared to my other Kolinsky brushes, it has some Kolinsky in there, but I wouldn't say that it is 100% Kolinsky. Not that I'm saying that that's how it's advertised on their site, but I know, you know, just looking at the difference and looking at a size 8 that I have. So, but it does stay nice and flat. If you are looking for a cost-effective brush, this will be good for you to start, you know, practicing and then work your way up. So let's get a swatch stick and do a swatch of this acrylic before we get into anything else. Okay, so I have my last little swatch stick like this, and I'm just gonna go ahead and just resaturate this brush, get it all nice and soaked up in the monomer. And I'm gonna do a big bead because this is pretty small. So pretty much when I use my odorless monomer, I do the same types of methods, but I drain off my brush quite a bit more than I would, you know, if you were using regular monomer, because like I said in the past, odorless monomer is so dense, it picks up a lot more and it keeps a lot more in your brush. So pretty much what I do is I just go ahead and I would do the same technique of just wiping off just at the tip for a large size bead. I'm sorry. So I'll just wipe off the tip and then I will tap it once just to get just a little bit more out of there. And you see how really wet this looks? So I might just tap it maybe 2 more times, and I'm still gonna drain this brush when I'm done. So I've tapped off this side. I'm gonna put the other side into the acrylic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, about 8, because you guys see how wet this still is. And I was about to say caramelize. It polymerizes really nicely, but y'all see how wet my brush is still. So I'm just gonna drain some of that off, a little bit more of it off. And then I'm gonna apply the bead to the nail. Y'all, I've got so many of these little hairs from my little fake, fur thingy, but it is sticking to the brush a bit. So I'm just gonna wipe that off a little bit, re-dip just the tip, get a little bit of it off. And now I'm just gonna start patting and pushing this acrylic in place. And I will talk to you guys more about, you know, how this acrylic functions in the video. But for the starters, it's still a very nice acrylic. Still a very nice acrylic. If you are not looking to spend a ton of money on a really expensive brand or high-end brand, this will be perfect for you as a beginner. You can find them on Amazon. Check the description box to see if there is a link. I can't remember if they had given me a code or anything like that, but the link and everything will be down there for your use. I don't know why the brush is doing that, but yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. But it does leave a little bit of residue. You guys really can't see that. If you can, it leaves a little bit of color residue in the monomer when, you know, you're done using the acrylic. So, but it's very nice and smooth, and I like that. And it's beginner friendly to me, because again, I am a beginner. I am a beginner. I am not a pro. I am not a nail tech. You know, I'm just a nail enthusiast that loves doing nails and creating art. But it looks nice. It looks nice. Not a lot of yellowing, you know, and not a lot of discolorization at all. It's working really nice, to me, at least to me. So that was a medium-sized bead to me. And without further ado, I've talked a lot, and I'm gonna talk to y'all some more in the video, and we're gonna get to it. So getting right into it, I went ahead and applied 3 tips to my nails. I went ahead and just kind of filed it and shaped it up real quick, and you know, try to get it as straight as possible. And I'm gonna tell y'all, I don't know how y'all be doing these long nails, but yeah, let's talk about this Saviland acrylic. Overall, the acrylic was very nice. It was very nice and smooth. If you are not wanting to spend a ton of money on name brand acrylics, then this is definitely for you. I noticed there was some decolorization, I guess I could say. Like, you can see the 2 different tones of pink if you look at where the bead was initially placed and then where I've dragged down the rest of the bead. You can see that there is a difference in the color, but there was nothing, you know, so crazy that I couldn't cover it up with another bead. And that is pretty much the only thing that I could say about this acrylic. Overall, it was very smooth, easy to work with. It wasn't super fast drying, which was good for me because you guys know I use odorless monomer. So it takes a bit longer for the product to set, but because I use acetone in it, you know, it sets pretty well. So yeah, now I'm just adding some different glitters and flakes to it to kind of give it a little bit of dimension. I really wasn't trying to go for any specific design here, but yes, I actually like this Saviland acrylic. So later on, I'm gonna encapsulate all of these glitters, but you guys already saw from the beginning of the video, they only sent me the pink. For some reason, I thought they were gonna send me a pink and a white, which prompted me to change my entire design. But I mean, it's all good. It's all good. I even decided to try and kind of ombre some of this pink down, and it did pretty good, but it's more on the creamier side. Like, there's more white tones in this pink than there is clear. So ombreing it, it could work, but you know, of course, I'm a beginner, so like a pro will be able to tell you if this will be a good acrylic to ombre with, but it was a little difficult for me. But again, like I said, if you are looking for a very cost-effective acrylic brand, then definitely try out Saviland. It did well for me. Like, with everything that I've learned from Get Nails by Jen, it did well for me. Patting it in place, it did not set super fast. Like, I cannot say anything more than I'm already saying. Like, it did really well for me. Like, somebody else may have a different experience, but it did great for me, and I enjoyed using this product. It was not like flooding my cuticles like crazy and just running everywhere. Like, it really worked well with this odorless monomer, so I can imagine how it will work with regular monomer, but I liked it overall. So, you know, I hope you guys would enjoy it as well. I can't remember if I got a code from them, but if you guys want to make sure, just check the description box. That's where I keep my link tree with all of my links and codes. I will list the products used in this video, so that way you guys are able to just search it specifically by the links that's down there. Now, you guys already noticed I'm not using the brushes that they sent me. I'm just so very used to my own brushes. I'm sorry, Savvyland, if you guys really wanted me to review the brushes, but I just didn't want to go through the hardship of trying to use a brush that I'm not familiar with and then later on having to switch in the video. Y'all know how that can be, like later on having to switch. I should have thought about that before I told them, you know, I'd take the brushes as well. But I mean, it's okay. Now I have additional brushes, a size 8, 12, and 14 to add to my 4,000 watch hours giveaway. Yes, I'm doing a giveaway once I get all 4,000 of my watch hours. I'm at about 3,500 watch hours right now, but I'm not worried about it. When it comes, it comes, okay? I just enjoy doing these nails and putting out this content and share my journey with you guys. So now I'm gonna encapsulate, and I'm gonna stop talking right here and let you guys enjoy some encapsulation, what I've learned from one of Jen's most recent video. You guys have to watch her video because she can explain it way better than I can, but I did not have that bubbling with my clear encapsulation at all. So obviously her method works. Check out her video. She encapsulated some flower pieces and things like that. They were all 5 fingers was like that. So check it out. You guys would not be disappointed if you try her methods. So yeah, I couldn't dream of doing all 5 fingers this length because at this point, this nail was getting so heavy. Kudos to all of you cuties out there that's doing all 5 or 10 fingers this length. Like, I just couldn't do it, but I did try, and I'm happy that I tried. I'm proud of myself for trying, and you guys see how clean and smooth this application is looking and how the shape is just staying in place. So check out Jen's application video and check out her most recent video with her doing those full clear encapsulated nails. I promise you, you will learn a lot and you will be grateful for the tips that she shares with you guys. So I'm gonna leave y'all for a bit, let y'all enjoy this encapsulation, enjoy some music, and I'll be back.
Is what's really necessary. If I knew
I do want to prep the battlefield a little bit, cuties. I have some exciting news coming up that I'm going to be sharing with you guys. It's going to be in one of my vlog videos, likely next week. I know I've been saying I'm going to get this this Cricut video out. I have everything I need. Like, the video is already pre-prepped. I just need to do the last part, y'all. But I do have PR packages to finish, and once that's done, then I can put out that Cricut sticker video, because I'm gonna share all of that with y'all in the vlog that's coming up, and you guys will understand why then. So once I went ahead and filed everything off camera, file shaped it, buffed it, which was super difficult, I'm just adding some matte top coat to fill in any of those scratches and stuff like that. And I had a plan, cuties. I had a plan, but when I went and grabbed my jar with my gems, everything came falling out, y'all. Everything came falling out. And boy, was I upset. I was upset because I wanted to do some cute little 3D flowers for y'all, and all my gems of all shapes and sizes, even the tiniest size, came falling all out, y'all. So the next time y'all probably see my little bling block box, it's gonna be real messy and disorganized, and the OCD in me is trying so hard to go ahead and work up the courage to fix this box. But the me is just like, girl, I don't have time for that right now. I don't. I know y'all see all those gold pieces and silver pieces. Like, I took my time separating it because I just could not go with it all being mixed up. I know eventually I'm gonna probably get to that bling box, but for now it's gonna have to stay there because I gotta get content out. I don't have time to be playing with organizing this stuff. So when I do have a little free day that I can do it, I'll clean it up. But y'all, I wanted to do some 3D work on this nail and couldn't because all of my bling was just laying on the floor, all spread out everywhere. So that kind of just messed up the whole thing. But I think these junk nails was still a cute idea. Like, it still came out really super cute. You guys see how I'm flash curing there? Look at some of the mess, y'all. This that I have here is what I caught on my dress. I was wearing a dress. This is what I caught on my dress, and the rest of it was on the floor. And a good bit of it stayed in the container, which is good, but a bunch of those tiny, y'all see how tiny those things are? A good bit of those tiny pieces was on the floor, y'all. And it's bugging me because colors are mixed in with each other. But anyway, whatever. I'm just gonna go ahead and continue to add some more bling to this nail and make it so super cute. I like junk nails, to tell y'all the truth. I really do. Like, you could do whatever. It doesn't matter. You can do whatever that makes you happy and it looks cute, and I adore it. I enjoyed doing this nail, you guys. I don't think I could have sat through 5 nails because the length and filing, y'all, I couldn't have did it. But I'm gonna let y'all continue to watch me placing the rest of the bling, and then I'll get back to y'all when we are almost finished. Now that everything is cured in place, I'm just gonna go ahead and add some shiny no wipe top coat to it. And I don't care that some of the top coat gets on some of the charms and the gems, because I mean, these aren't Swarovskis or anything like that. I don't care. And plus, I'm popping this off once I get done. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get it on everywhere. Anything that gets on my skin, I'm gonna clean that off before I cure, and then I'll be back with the final look in a bit. I enjoyed doing this nail. It was so much fun doing such a long nail, my first one ever, which was so cool. I'm probably gonna challenge myself to do all 5 fingers, but we'll see. I'm not gonna get too brave just yet. But y'all, like I said, I already prepped the battlefield. Stay tuned for my upcoming vlog that's coming out. I have some news to share with you guys. I hope everyone is doing great. I hope everybody's family is great. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. And I thank you guys so much for your love and support. But most importantly, remember that God loves you. And as always, I'll most definitely talk to you guys in my next one. Bye.